We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Jacksonville Jaguars. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Luke to get us started. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend it. Return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Think right open. Hey, lie.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and
Let's go.
keeps this to a modest gain at best.
11.
They go play action for Lawrence. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down. It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen. They decide to get cute down here near the goal line, Mike, and they find themselves going backwards. That's going to make this next play call a little trickier after they lose yards on the previous down.
Going in the wrong direction. Now second and goal from the 12.
Hey, Jupiter.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And now it's third and goal.
Hey, Lisa 24. Son. Go, go. 11, 11.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Big third. Hey, check that.
They'll run for it with Etienne. And he will dive into the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. Taking off. A terrific run there. All the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play there on the scramble. 35 yards.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Raven 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
So after 1, 7-0 is our score. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. Jackson going to keep it himself. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain.
Down in the red zone, designed quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
Now Lamar going to hang on to it, and he will take it in himself. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone, 4 touchdowns.
Hey! 11. Hey, go! Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
24. Rip, 23.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He will find Thomas. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one's good for 26 yards.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
At the Ravens' 39-yard line.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. Good running inside the 25. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Once again, it's Etienne. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Second and 2.
We'll come to the line now on second and 2.
Hey, easy. Phil.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he will get into the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
14. Ravens 7.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go. You can see why.
Jackson out of the pistol. Rolling right. There he goes again. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down. On first and 10, Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Trout. And they'll get about a half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Jackson now. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
That's going to be caught. And he's going to get there. He's got the first down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chain.
We're starting to see this a lot in the NFL. Not only fourth down tries are up, but throwing the ball short of the sticks. Teams are so reliant nowadays on yards after the catch. It could feel a little dicey upon reception, but a nice job here. And fortunately for them,
he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. To throw is Jackson. Catch made there, left side by Walker. And he's in. Here's Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready up. All right, let's go.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence rolling to the left. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This will be from 47 yards. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Lamar going to work from the pistol. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews, down the sideline. And he will score. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Go. Red on red. Silver.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. To the sideline, taken in by Thomas. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards and another first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to ETN. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Gun.
At the 30-yard line.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. Back to throw. Lawrence. To the goal line and in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Little on now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Jaguars will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense. And I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times, but
and the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
It's third down.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Now it's Jackson. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. Here's first and 10. Fourth quarter underway, and here's Henry. Nice job pushing through the loop tackle. Gain of about 3. Second down.
nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He'll go again here with Henry. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough. Move change. First down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Going to go right back to Henry. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. Another try, second and 10. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's second down. They'll drop to throw. On the run to the right. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yards. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And he's into the end zone. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Return.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he's into the end zone. The conversion is successful, and it's an 8-point lead here in the fourth. So after the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, the lead is 8 as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hey, give me a D. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me an M. And give me the ring. Give me the lock. Give me the rock. And give him the key. And it's only me. Wait till
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, 13, Luke. Silver.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Moving to his right. He's going to air this one out. And this will be incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
30 left. Hey, Lion.
Now, faking the give. Forced to his right. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Take right open. Hey.
Lawrence now. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. The Jazz will use the first of their timeouts here. At stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to first and 10.
Hey, kill. Go.
Throwing is Lawrence. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Hey, I'm gun.
Second down, Lawrence. He's got it downfield. Myers the connection. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second. Clock stops. 46 seconds to go. Here we go. First and goal.
Take right open. Hey, go.
They'll run it here with Etienne. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. Inside the 5, it is second and goal. Again, they give it to Etienne. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done. And this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone. I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
Sit hot.
down. They'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now the Jags will use their third and final timeout. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
And it's 3rd down.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Jacksonville, good night, everyone. From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Seattle Seahawks.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. That's the kicker. Tyler Luke set to get this started. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. The return team going to let the one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
From the set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Rattler.
Play action, it's Milrow. It'll be Smith and Jigsaw bringing it in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Ready.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Ready, ready. Panther 60, Panther 60.
The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Ready, set.
From the 31, here's second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
From the gun, it's Milrow. Now he takes off.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
The break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They run with Walker. Good blocking to the 15. And he's in. What a try. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it could possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Ravens nothing.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to run it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Hopkins' first catch. It's good enough for a first down.
A gain of 12. And the Ravens first down.
On first and 10, Jackson out to his right. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Give him 27, and it's first and goal.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
That one never got started. Defensive pressure's too much, and they drop him in the backfield. So a little extra time to think about this third and goal as we've hit the end of the first. 14-0 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. So the last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
You can tell what the decision is about how they want to approach fourth down by what they call on third down. If that was a run play, then you can bet they were going to go for it on fourth. But because it was a pass, and then they take a sack, I think this coach on fourth down is leaning towards settling for 3.
Now Jackson on fourth down. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you. Let's see if they have this same approach as the...
Oh, big hole left side to the 20. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. A big play there, about as big as you can get. 93 yards on the game.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Here we go, set.
Walker. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Okay. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Seattle after this.
Ready, set.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready. 70, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. No, no.
Go with their fullback trying to get it. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
Well, they clearly thought their best chance of barreling this across the goal line was to give it to the old fullback. But this defense was ready for it, and he gets stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll run with Walker. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. His second touchdown of this first half. Myers down to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Seahawks mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Here's Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play there. Jackson to Flowers. It's a gain of 34.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Second down, Jackson. Forced out wide. A very dangerous throw, but somehow it is complete. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. It's going to be their second. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break. They'll come up here, first and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. Now, Jackson. And he's in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely. I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Stephanie! Go!
On first and 10, it's Milrow taking the deep shot for Smith-Njigba. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This from an even 50 yards out. And that's going to run out of steam. It comes up short. No good. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Myers to kick off.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Now Lamar gonna hang on to it. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
In trouble, and down he goes.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. He's going to have a Ravens first down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on fourth and long. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
He's a pickup of 44 yards. That's another Baltimore first down. First and goal.
No, we changed it.
The 9-yard line.
Here's a run. He'll get a yard or two to the 8. Second and goal. Here now, second down and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Jackson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's third and goal. Now Jackson. That one taken in. Kez Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The extra point is good. And the Ravens draw closer here. It's 21-14. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Here we go. Hup.
They go play action now with no run. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here's a handoff to Walker. Finding room across midfield. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be first and goal inside the 10. A big play for Seattle. 56 yards.
First and goal at the 9-yard
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with first and goal.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Second and goal at the Ravens' 11-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Putting the tight end in motion. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
And goal to go.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
So, some extra time to ponder this third and goal situation as we are now through the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Third and goal. Here's Milroe to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth and goal.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
Now it's Jackson. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Second and 1 at the 24-yard line.
Jackson looking to throw. Catch made there, left side by Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
At the 36-yard line.
Back to throw, Jackson. Going up top and looking for Andrews. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
To the air one more time with Jackson. A pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up third and inches.
Third and short, Jackson. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Ravens.
Jackson up top again. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it'll bring up second down. Again, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
This is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. You got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback, but because they don't contain him in the pocket, they allow him to escape, and it doesn't allow that blitz to get home.
On third down, Jackson. And that's going to be intercepted by Terry Woolen. guys. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Check. Hurt.
Handoff, running left, it is Walker. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Once again, it's Walker. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Third down, they go with Walker. And he's got another one. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Ravens 14. Jason Myers to kick off.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Now he'll run. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the 1st down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Jackson now. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
To throw is Jackson.